Yeah, Ravi, I have posted that one. Yeah, can you check? I just posted like 10 minutes before. I think I don't see the images. I try to drop that, but it doesn't allow me to that. It's just fine, or should I update that?
Sorry, did you say the images were wrong? What happened?
No, it won't update it.
Oh, the photos?
Yes, yes.
Okay, no worries. It's fine. As long as the link is there, no worries. Thank you so much anyway.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay, I can try to update it, but it's not a time to paste the images. Yeah. Can you see my screen, guys?
Hi, yeah, I can see. I can see it. Let me check right now.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I can see the links right now. I just checked.
Yeah, thanks. We won't find the images. Sorry for that.
That's no problem. Thank you anyway.
Okay, so I think like other lab people are also there. So those who want to join the lab from 8 to 10, all are welcome, right? Because I think there is no class from 6 to 8, right? So you can join it, and for the attendance, you can stay after 8, like 5-10 minutes. I can open the code, and you can add the attendance, right? And I'll be happy to answer at that time if anyone want any question. Okay, and one more thing I want to say for the recording. Last week I mentioned that I was forgot, right, to add that. So you will find the recording here. Like, go to the Zoom virtual classroom, and then you can go to the cloud recording, and then you will find all the recording here. Okay. So for the first lecture, I was like not aware that like saving on the cloud. So yeah, that's all. Let's wait 2-3 minutes more. So like we can discuss, I can discuss in other lab too. I also in the lecture, like I'm thinking to have as an assignment one to create one application, like backend application using the GraphQL, right? So we have learned how to create the REST API, right? So everyone aware with that. But this time we have GraphQL, but GraphQL would be introduced like in the 4th or 5th week, right? But I want to disclose the assignment earlier, so you can learn it yourself if you want, and if you want to try it yourself. And the due date for the assignment, it might got changed, I don't know, based on what topic we have covered, right? Yeah, so I'm thinking to make available end of next week, right? So you can have 6th week to submit, right? And you can submit this, you can use the same endpoint, right, for the next half, like to create the front end, right? So consuming that, so remember, you have to create the UI for the next half, use this same API. So keep this project with you and make it perfect, right? If it doesn't work, then second half, like a second assignment won't work. Okay. Yeah, Farah. So I'm not asking to learn, like when I will explain, I want to make it little bit earlier in just introduction, right? So I want to save some time like that, right? So next week we have like socket and test framework, and then in the next week we will have the MongoDB. I will introduce that in the 4th week itself, like GraphQL, right? So we can have one topic ahead of time. Okay, so we'll discuss next week in detail. Yes, Farah. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, but I want to add more endpoint, because when we explain the endpoint without front end is difficult, right? So I just want to introduce, you can update little bit adjustment in the next assignment. That's fine, right? Because you will learn lots of things and you think, okay, let's add this thing. Sorry. Okay, so let's get started and create the project, right? So we are going to see how to create like file handling and the stream example, right? So we know the buffer, so we'll try to cover as much as possible. Okay, so let's create the project. Okay, so why it's doing like this? Delete is not working. Okay, and init y. Okay, let me know once you're ready with the folder. Okay, and you can add description if you want, and the name. Okay, I'm adding the index.js file. So everyone has the same issue, guys? Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Let me know once you created the project. Yeah. Okay. Now what we have to do? We have to do some file processing, right? So we require to have the FS. So we have used the buffer last week. So buffer is the global object available. So here FS is not available. So we need to import that. So I'm using the same name and use the require and say FS. Okay. We'll update it if we require FS. Okay. All good. Now, after importing the FS, so we have seen we have file, operational read file or write file. So first, let's see the read file, right? So to if I want to read the file, we need to have that file exist, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just creating one fs.read file. Okay, so fs.read file, and then we can specify the file name. Let's say input.txt, or you can have your own name. I'm using the arrow function instead of writing whole function, and we have this syntax, right? So this was the which is the function. This one, like there were two categories, synchronous and asynchronous. So what is this called? Async, right? Because you see when the file get open, we are going inside. So what I'm doing, we need to check, right? If error, right? So if error, then we can print the error or and return, right? So you can have anything. So I'm just printing the error object. Let's see if we require and say return, right? Else we can have the data and we can print it, right? So data would be available here, but let's see what data is there, right? What data is there? So this is, there is a problem in this code. Okay, we'll fix that after running this one. Okay, let me know once you done writing this code, right? If error, print the error, or you can keep somewhere in the variable and return, or you can also continue if you want, and then you can manipulate again. Now, but I'm just moving back. If there is no error, I will get to execute this statement, right? And then I'm just writing console.log. I'm just writing for start and end. I'm just writing here start. Okay, so yesterday, like some students were confused that async and synchronous. Okay. Okay, now let's execute this code. Okay, so what I'm doing, I can update this script, right? I want to do that. Start node index.js. Okay, so I can say npm start. Okay, so we will get the error. Okay, so let me know if you see the same error. Okay, then we can explore and how we can understand that. Okay, guys. Okay, yeah, I can go back to the code. Yes. Let me minimize this one. Okay, let me make this one a little bigger. Okay, this is the piece of code. Yes, so that we need to see like what you have run. So we want to see the error and explore how we can resolve what it means, right? Sometimes what happened, people will ask the question, right? We haven't seen like error number and error code. That's always happened with me for the database, right? I always say, okay, this is a database question. Okay. So now anyone are getting the different number? So Monday got minus 405, 405. Yeah, okay, 405. I'm getting different number. So this is, maybe I have the Linux, Mac. What you have? Farah, I think you have the Mac. Monday, you have the Windows. Yes, maybe that could be the reason, right? So yeah, yeah, thanks. Okay, now what happened, you see, I'm trying to read the file, but this file doesn't exist. See, in the current path I just say file name, it's similar to this, like find this file in the current directory, right? So there is no such file. So what will happen when this command will execute, I mean this function got executed, we'll get the error. So error is there, we are printing the error. So array has this code, you see, ENOENT, right? So what this means the file doesn't exist. So there are 3-4 codes like data not found, some corrupted file is there. So there are some of the code like this, means there is an error, right? And uh, the object, the error object always is in the code, and which call was made open, you see, in the background it using the open call. Maybe the system, they have written the code in the C language for the Java Node.js, right? So it's making a node and path, like where is the, for what, like this is the path. So what is this error means, this no such file or directory exists, open input.txt means file doesn't exist. So what we have to do, right, create the file input.txt and just write okay, I'm just writing small piece of code here, right? So this is the file, I just created the input.txt file, and then let's execute this one. Okay, now you see you got the data here, but you see start and end. I just want to show you this why it's asynchronous, right? I think Arman was there, like who raised the question, right? So now here you see what happened, the start got executed, this is the asynchronous. What happened, this will execute in the background and it will continue execution. So end got executed, so start and end got executed, and this is in the background. So when the data is available, it's again calling, right? Makes sense, guys? So this is the asynchronous call. Got it? Okay, so that's why it's got start and end, and then after we got the this call. So sometimes we want to make asynchronous call. Now if you want to make the synchronous call, right, so let me do sync call. So constant data, so it right away written the data fs dot read file sync, you see, and just provide the file name input dot txt. So what happened, this will wait, this will wait until the data got, I'm just copying this one. So start is here and I have the end, and I'm also printing the data. Okay, I'm not worried about the error, right? So what happened, it will execute the start, it will start reading the file until the data is available, it will be executing this statement, then data is displayed and then end got executed, right? So if you execute this one, you see the perfect sequence, start is there, data is available, and end is there, and we don't know. Let me comment this one because this might confuse you. Okay, so you see start, data, and the end. Make sense? So this is the one after the another. Anyone, any question here? Okay, all good. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now we want to write the data in the file, right? So again we have the same thing, fs dot write file. Okay, sync or async, you can pick that one. Then I'm I'm using the same file. Okay, input.txt. Okay, wherever I'm reading, I'm just writing data back there. Okay, yeah, so you want to see this one, let me maximize. Result, this one, input text or the data reading. Okay, yeah, I just put the sample text here. Okay, we are not printing here, so we will see after this writing the data. Now what happened? What it returns? Error. Okay, okay, I'm not validating the syntax, and then we need to have the data here, right? So I'm writing hello GBC. Okay, I'm just writing this statement, and if error, then return. Okay, we always check the error. Okay, so let's see. Let's finish this one. Okay, let me know once you finish this block. No, we haven't changed anything. I just put read. Let me create that code. If anyone want to follow, I can paste the code share. Yeah, yeah. So don't fall behind. I'm just copying the code. Okay. I hope everyone can see now. Cool. Okay, now let's execute that. So let's see the side effect or what output it gives us. Okay, now I'm clearing this and running back. Okay, you see data returns successfully. Okay, we are getting this message that okay, there is no error. Txt, you see hello.gbc is there, right? So it's written, right? Let's update this one. When we are writing the data is now buffer, you see this is the buffer, so we need to convert to string. Okay, default I'm using both statement. Just make it to string so you can easily see the data. So hello gbc is available, right? Don't about the synchronous, because we have one call synchronous, other is asynchronous. That's why it's troubling like this. But you got the point that okay, we are converting that buffer. Okay, just add two strings so you will get a data. Okay, it's overridden. So previously I have written George Brown College, right? What happened here? It's overriding data. So remember, this is very dangerous operation. When you are writing the file, it will override, right? It will override the data back. Okay, now let's say we are reading from here. Okay, again I can update the file name. Okay, output file. So you see output file doesn't exist. Output file doesn't exist. If I execute this one, what will happen? It will create the file, right? So remember, when you write the file, it will always create the file. If file doesn't exist, create it and write the data. And while file exists, open the file for write and then remove the older content and override. It's basically overriding. Everyone clear? So write function, you need to take care that okay, newly file if created and override. So what we have, so again we have once solution, right? So what we can use, we can use the append, we can use the append file. Okay, I'm just copy paste the code, append file, because it's the same, right? So what append will do, if data doesn't exist, sorry, file doesn't exist, it will create it and it will add the data at the end, means appending the data. Yeah, it's similar. Okay, because I haven't discussed that point, we haven't spoke about that, like what if the file doesn't exist, right? So I'm executing this 2 times. So you see output exists, so it's writing gbc 2 times, it's appending basically, right? So but before that I'm having the write, right? So write, this is the write and this is the append, because we are performing both operation one after another. So what will happen, this will read the data, then again read the data, write the data one time, again append the data. Okay, everyone clear? So append will create create the file. If file doesn't exist, this will also create. Okay, so I'm just writing append the data. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this is what, like we always have the asynchronous method for it. I'm not writing all the class, all the functions here, right? So we just have to add the file read file sync. Same way you can also do the write async. Okay, so I'm just writing for you in the command, right? So write file sync. Okay, so you will get to know, and fs.append sync. Okay. So 3 separate function available. Yes, Monty. Yeah, write will override. If the data is available, it will remove that and put the new data, right? But not each time. You can write large number of data, then it will keep, right, whole file. So we are using the append file. So write will start writing one time, and append is adding the data to the existing file. Okay, so this was the core operation we have seen. Now if you can recall, we have one more method. Anyone can answer? Delete file. Okay, yeah, we can have the delete file. Okay, so let's do the delete file. Okay, so what I'm doing, fs dot delete file. No, what was there? Unlink file, right? Unlink was there, unlink, right? There were no delete file, but we use the delete operation with the help of unlink. So again we have sync and async. So what we do, we provide the file name. So what I am doing, I am removing the output file. Okay, output.txt. Okay, let me do this one, right? And then we have the error, if error, then again console.log error, return, else console.log file deleted. File directory, whatever. This is the we don't pass the directory, but we will write the message like deleted. Okay. Now let me execute, and you will see there is a 2 file available, but I'm not deleting that one. Let me create the file to delete.txt. Okay, so that we can preserve that file. You can keep that one, but I just use this one. Okay, now let's see and execute that. Okay, file is gone. The file is not available, you see. Okay, sounds good. Now if I keep the output, right, when I will execute again, it will create it, right? So output is not there, but you see start, output will be deleted. Again, I will run it, it will create it and it will delete it. But we want to see that output file, right? That's why I'm keeping that one. So that's why we need to name file to delete .txt. Okay, so we can preserve that one. Yeah. So this is asynchronous, right? So what happened? All function get call, and this is executing at the end. Okay, so this is the asynchronous, right? So what I have to do, I have to comment all those code, right? I have to comment all those code, then and then you can see. Okay, so if I remove all those pieces, then you can see the message correctly. Right? But this is the asynchronous. Okay, file deleted. Yeah, so I'm just uncommenting all. Okay, just remember, guys. Okay, the code is available now. Oh, okay, yeah, Monday, yeah, thank you for that. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, now what happened? I'm just giving the idea that okay, this will not work like this because we will not write one after another, right? So we need to write in the functions, right? So we will make one function and then we will call that block, right? Again, and then we need to wait for the response. We don't want to move forward. So what you can do, instead of using this asynchronous, if you want to use the piece of code inside the function directly, it's fine. It will display the output, right, in the background. But if you want to read the output and then want to move forward, so this call will not work. So you have to again make a choice for the synchronous one, right? So you have to wait for some data and then want to move forward. So when you are writing this call inside the function, what we need to take care, anyone can answer if you have aware with that concept. This is a synchronous call, right? And I want to make this block asynchronous somewhere, right? So how we can do this one, because this is the synchronous call. So what we use await and async. Can we use that block for this one, for this one, or for this one? Where, for which block we can use? Yes, so what we can do, I'm just converting one function to await and async. Okay, so I'm writing the function append. Instead of append, I will just say append data. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm passing the data which I want to add, and I'm converting this block to asynchronous, right? So now what I have to do, see, I want to use this call. So what I have to do, I can pass the data, right? I can pass the data. Okay, so here I will write await and I will tag with the async function, right? But when I tag with this is the behaving like a synchronous. So I'm just cutting this piece of code from here and I am writing the data like this. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, clear, guys? So this will add the data. So because this is the asynchronous call, right? So asynchronous call should be in the await block like this, right? So you can use the write file or read file. Okay, so I can use the write. Okay, I'm just showing another flavor, and there is an object available, right? So flag colon A, append. So this will work like a append with right. Okay, so you can use the append with the right method. Okay, so you can use the right function and can append. Okay, so you have to add the flag. So this syntax we have just seen that this was the optional, right? And then we can pass the data. But now how I can handle the error? How I can handle the error, guys? If I want to handle the error, how I can handle? Because this statement might cause the error. You see, await has no effect on this type of expression, right? But how we can handle the error? Okay, come on, guys. So see, we have the error block, but here you see we are not returning anything. Yes, we have to introduce the try and catch. So remember, we know this syntax that okay, when we use the try async, you have to use the try and catch, right? So you can have any name here, okay, and you can print the console dot log. We can use the error. Okay, and how I will make a call? I will say append data and say hello, right? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so what this will do now? This will make a call and append. Okay, let's see and run that. If we can get the error, we can fix that. We are writing in the output dot text, right? Output dot text. Yeah, maybe let me check because the file, okay, I'm not writing. Okay, so we are getting the error in this command. So I'm just commenting this block for now because the file doesn't exist, right? So we are trapping the error for this file. Anyone got the output, guys? Yeah, we are getting the error. Yeah, so this is correct syntax, right? We can append the file like this. Fs.write file. We are trying to write the data and I'm appending that one. But if I remove, it's fine, but it should work directly. Yeah. Okay, got you. This is not due to the append. I'm just removing that. Let me fix this one. Let me fix this one. This is asking for the function. Callback must be a function. So this is the function. No, but this is not required, right? What I'm saying, because we have this, okay, I can convert that one, but I don't want to refer that syntax. So okay, so you mean like this, right? Okay. No, it doesn't work. How it works for you? Okay, let me call this one. Doesn't get call. Okay, let me see now. Okay, it works. I don't know why this is callback function. Okay, maybe I missed the syntax. Yeah, so this is the function call. Sorry for that. Thank you, Mondi. Okay, so we are writing the file and we can define the append flag and we can add that contain. Okay, so basically you can convert this function to await and async like this. Okay, and you can make a call. So syntax, okay, maybe I missed the syntax for this one. Let me check again. Fs dot write file descriptor optional callback. Okay, anything is callback. The last parameter is always the callback. Okay, so sorry for that. Okay, so guys, so you can convert this to like this. Okay, now let's move to the next example. So I'm just creating the new file, right, for making it like streams or using the read method. Okay. So everyone good? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we just converted right to append like this. Okay, now let me show you the example of streams and then we will see that read and open. Okay, so I'm just writing, you can have stream.js. Okay, create it and
Hey, Prof, I think you're on mute.
sorry. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so create the file. Okay, now let's deal with the streams. Okay, again we require to have the fs Mondi updated the code share. Okay, let me put it for you again. Yeah, so let me put it again. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I drop it. Okay, so I dropped that. So I just name stream.js. Okay, again we have the fs to import. Okay, now let's create the read stream. So I'm just naming read stream. Okay, and then fs dot what function we have used to create. It was only two functions, right? This is the unidirectional, like reading and writing. So the creation is the read create the read string. Very simple function they have given. And then we can write from where to read, right? So let's do read dot input dot txt, or let's say input stream. Okay, let me name like this. Okay, and then we will remove the extension or different file, and we will see what how it's behave, right? And then we can have one message variable, right? Let's say test. We will write that. Okay, cool. Okay, now the stream is ready. Now we have seen that stream is the event based, right? So everything is based on the event. So we have the data event, error event, finish event, end event, right? So we were writing the event, right? And we can also write our own event. If you want to write the own event, you can also write the event, and then you can handle that. Okay, so let's see now. Add one event. So we have read string. Okay, now we are setting one event. So on, okay, on, you see the method pipe on close once, right? And we can have the on. So which event we want to do? Data event. So this event will trigger when the new data is available. So the data is available in the form of chunks, right? So we can write the chunk or the data, whatever name we want. Okay, so this event get called when the data is available, right? So what we are doing, so we can, instead of writing this one, we can put is blank, and then we will concat that one, right? So let's say message plus equal to, again this is the stream, so we can do the raw to string. Okay, sorry, to string. Okay, and then we will write the message console.log data event called. Okay, let me know once you finish this one. Okay, so yeah, Mondi already shared, guys, on the code, so you can use that. Okay, so read stream dot on data available, right? Now then we have another event. Anyone want to try? Yeah, we are not, I'm not printing right away, we will see when to print, right? So read stream dot, which one is important? Okay, error event. Okay, but before that we have one more, that's the end event, right? So end event is the end of the stream. Okay, and then we will get the callback. This is the last step. So you get the data all the time, you concat it and create the whole message, or you can process at the same time, right? Instead of waiting for the end, right? So I'm just printing whole message here. Okay, let me do like this. Okay, let me do templating so that we can see MSG. Okay, and if you want to print here, we'll also print one by one. I'm just writing raw data dot to string, okay, so that we can see each time we are writing the data. Got it, guys? So on data, on end. So in the end, I'm just displaying whole message, but when each chunk is available, I'm printing that chunk, right? We are not processing anything. Okay, and the last event we want to say is the error. Okay, so when the error occurs, we will get the, sorry, I am just writing the short. console dot error. I'm just printing whole object here. Yeah, thank you. Okay, anything we have missed here, guys? Any event? So there are lots of other event. Stream dot close, right? So if you see our document, right? So this is the stream creation, right? Open and close was different, right? This is the end. So finish was there, right? And then we were writing the data. So finish was there. So finish was for the writing stream. So we will write the write stream after this one, and then we can see, right? So we need to write stream and then it will work. So read stream is here. So read is ready. Now let's move to the write stream and then we will write it. Okay, just create the write stream and start writing the data. Okay, and let's see what happened. Okay, so let's try with the same stream where write stream now, okay, is equal to create a write stream. Okay, so what name we have to provide here? Write stream. So what I should name here? Okay, I have the write stream now. Okay, here we need to write the name of the stream, right? So what I'm doing, let me write this input stream.txt. I'm writing the same name. Okay, variable write stream. Here we did write the name, right? So I'm using the same name as the read stream. Yeah, spelling, you're talking about the spell. Okay, good. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm writing, I'm using the same name. I'm writing. Okay, now write stream, without doing anything, let's do write and say hello. Okay, now execute that one. Okay, execute and let me know what you see. I just created the write stream. I'm start writing. I have the same name, and let's see what happened. What you're getting. Okay, error. Okay, okay. So now let's create the file here. Okay, same input stream text, right? And then I'm just writing hello, how are you, like this. And then execute, create the file, and then run it. Yeah, something, I think you got the test, right? Okay, so let's see how it's. I think you should get the output now. Okay, now end. You're printing the end or yes. Yeah. So okay, I am node. So and okay, I think message is not concatenating. Okay, so I am writing the wrong file name here, _1. I will get the error. Okay, so end of the no such file or data exist. Open stream 1.txt doesn't exist. Okay, do you want to break or continue? Okay, then after we will use the write stream event, and we'll write everything for the write stream and then we'll execute, right? We need to make a call. Yeah. Yeah, so let's have a 10 minutes break. I'm here, right? If anyone has any question about what we have done, and then we will complete the right stream. Yeah, where yeah, Alan, I will share that. I will share that on the code, okay, on our Blackboard. I think you can see the buffer too for the last week. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Anyone has any question, guys? Yeah, so are you getting the output, Farah? Yes, Arman? Yeah, just a minute. package.json don't have anything because I added the new file, right? The stream I'm executing separately. So yeah, you can have this. Got it, Arman? Yeah, thank you. Okay, now I'm not able to see the output. What you see? No, we haven't used node 1, no package, right? Otherwise I have to delete that one. For this we don't require, so we, because it's a simple code. No, for why you're getting there? No, you can change the name, like input stream here, like this, right? And here we will change to output stream. I will show you what was the problem. Yeah, write the correct name and change the name here, different name, and inside this one you can write hello, how are you, like this. Then you will see the output. Yeah, Monday I was just trying, right? So yeah, I will explain that again. Yeah, we haven't explained the code, right? The issue, what was the issue and what we try to do. So let's wait 1 minute more. Yes. Okay, yeah, no problem. Now let's wait. What we were doing previously, right? So what we have done, so we have wrote this input stream, right? So this is the file. Basically, it's a large file. Let's consider it's large file, right? And some other place, someone is writing the data. Let's appending the data. Let's say, okay. So and we are reading somewhere, right? So input stream. This is just a file, and then those are the events, right? Now we have created the write stream. So remember, this is the unidirectional. You cannot perform read write together. Read write is not possible like that, right? So what we are doing, I just renamed that one. Previously what it was doing, it was overriding this file and just putting the hello, right? So what I did, this stream was not exist, so it was giving the error. Now what I did, I just changed the name, the same name, perfect name, just write the correct name here, okay, and then execute. Okay, and for the write stream, we just make another stream, output underscore stream, right? So this is the writing, like you're getting the data and you're writing now. Okay, so this is very much different than this stream. So read is separately, write is separately now, because we are not having the bidirectional. So this problem is with the socket, like we have the bidirectional stream and we will use the socket for that purpose, right? So what we did, we just have the create read stream and separate write stream, and we are start writing. Now you can write any information here anytime. Okay, hello one, okay, hello two. Okay, I'm just writing simple messages, and then if you execute that, the read is there, it doesn't affect. In the write, it will start writing the data. Make sense? So read and write streams are different, but we need to watch. when the data is available, it will call the data. But in our case, we are getting whole block. So it just call one time, right? And end is call at the end. If the data read is complete, we will get this callback. And if something went wrong, we will get the error. So error we have seen, stream doesn't exist. So we are getting the error here, right? So this is like event-based file handling. We can say this is the event-based file handling. Okay, got it, guys? So the concept is different, but when we see the socket is very much different. Socket is a bidirectional. Okay. Now let's add some event for the write, right? So write not have much more, but I can say write stream dot on. The major one was the finish. Yeah, I think finish was there. And when it's finished, it's like end console.log data write completed. Okay, something, whatever the message you want, data write complete. Let's see what it displays. Okay, we are not getting because we are not writing complete, right? So we haven't got call for this one. Okay, let me know once you finish this one. Okay, write is very simple. Just create the stream and you can write. So you can call this write any number of time. And this is the unidirectional, like you can just write the data or read the data there. Okay, now after this one, I can say write stream dot end. Okay, you can see dot. So we have the end and we also have the emit. We will see. So this is the end of the call. So when we will see end, we will say, okay, I'm done with data writing. You see data write completed. Okay, and one call is left. What was the one more call? Same as this one, right? Same as this error. Okay, I'm just copy paste and I can say write stream. Okay, so make sure to write the all call, right? So this is like very different. Okay, write call. Everyone good? Okay, JSON, we haven't updated anything. I'm just executing the normal file like node stream.js. I haven't created that. Okay, yeah. So no more complexities here. Everyone got the output. So see, now we have two separate streams, right? One is read and one is the write stream, right? And when we will see the socket, so socket is a bidirectional. You can have the one socket and you can read the data means from there, and you can also write the data. So that's the next week. Okay, we will create this socket IO because it requires some external modules, right? So next week we will use the node mod, guys, because we need to rewrite, like creating some of the communicating application. Okay, if everyone good, then I can continue with the pipes. Okay, so let me write here, create, okay, just for your information, file with some data before creating read stream. Okay, so we have tested to get the error and then we can create. Okay, so you can read this when I upload. So everyone good? So let's do another example with the pipes. So I'm just writing stream underscore pipe.js. Okay, just write this name. So when you read the file, you will get to know. This one here. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. So I just added the end. End will call the finish. You see data write completed. So this will make a call to this one. Cool. Okay. Now let's go to the stream pipes. So here again we need to have the fs is equal to require fs, and then let's create the read stream. Okay, let's use the same file, input underscore stream dot txt. Okay, and then we have the write stream, fs dot create write stream. I'm writing output stream dot txt. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we create two streams. I'm not adding the events now, right? So we know we can add the event. So now we need to use the pipes. So what was the purpose of the pipes? We have seen, okay, you read the data, convert to the uppercase or convert to the lowercase, and then write to the file or send to other file to save, or you can zip the file, right? So we have those operations perform within that. So one after the another. So we have read stream and the write stream. So what I want to do, I just want to read the data and writing back here. I just want to copy that, right? So very simple line. I think that code is there. So read stream dot pipe. So read stream has the pipe. Okay, I'm just writing write stream dot pipe. You see pipe. So pipe method is available. Pipe method is available, and within that you see destination writable stream. So when you are having the read stream, we say destination writable stream. So which is a writable stream? We have the write stream. So okay, I'm just writing syntax pipe and destination writable stream. So all are write stream. You cannot have the read stream, right? You can only pass the data to the next. Okay, so what will happen? This will read the data. So this pipe, the default pipe, knows that, okay, what to do. So it will bring the data and put it in this file. So right now you see we have hello 1, hello 2, hello 3. This is having hello, how are you? When you execute this piece of code, let me know what output you got. Okay, run it and let me know. Just run separately. Node, we have stream underscore pipe.js. Okay. Yes, right. So write stream is reading the data, and read is sending the data, right? So pipe will is the mediator. Okay, let me know once you get the output. Same, yeah. Okay, a very simple example, yes, right. Okay, everyone, I think you shared the code.
3, 1.
Yeah, so let me execute now. Let me execute. No output, but you see, how are you? Right? Hello, how are you? is right away wrote from this one. If I say test, right, so this stream don't have the value, but it just making the copy here. Yes, it will be updated. Yeah, so it will just sending the data. We don't know what it's doing, right? If I have the blend, right, it will just make the copy. Right, so pipe is just intermediate. So in the next, sorry, maybe in the lab exercise, we have to read the CSV file. So do you want to see the CSV file, guys? Operation. Okay, but before that, let me have one more example. Okay, so that we have seen in our code. Okay, so we have this read stream, right? So what I'm doing, read stream dot pipe, and I can do the pipe. Now in this pipe, I have to apply the library. So we know that if you can zlib, I want to zip the file, like compress the file, require. So I'm just taking the code from our presentation. Okay, zlib, okay, and then I can say zlib dot create the zip. Okay, the file is available. Okay, so this is the first pipe, and then I want to write. Okay, so chaining, I'm doing the chaining pipe. What to do? Write. So I just say I want to create separate file, right? So I'm just doing create write stream and say output dot txt dot gz. Yeah, I'm just naming. So I just want to save different extension, right, with the gz. So what it's doing, read, compress, and save as gz. Okay, whatever extension you will provide, it will take that one. Sorry, gz. Make sense? Now run this line. So you can also write separate line, right? You can create the different stream and you can use that one. So I'm just reading and writing. Let's see what happened again. And you will see this ZZ file here. Let me know once you see that. Yeah, so extension, I'm just applying this extension. Yeah, you see you got this zip file. Okay, we need to extract that one and then we can do that. So sometime what happened, you have the large file, you zip it and then send it. So one after another we can do. Maybe you can have another pipe, right? You can search like what other possible pipes are available, right? So this should be the streams. Remember, this should be the writable stream on their side, right? So you can name anything. Uncompress is there. So if you want to do uncompress, then there is a function available.
Professor, I have a quick question for you.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
hear
go
me?
ahead. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
How do you create like custom pipe actions? Like, for example, let's say that you want to transform the letters of one file into uppercase. How do you create a custom? Like, you just create a function that like inputs a parameter and then returns something, or how would you do it?
Means we need to write the custom pipe, you basically say, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so what we need to have, like, so lots of inbuilt functions available, right? In the string we have the pipes, so we can use that one. Okay, so with that one, let me bring one more. Okay, let me think. I'm not missed any topic here, but then we can discuss. Okay, so reading, writing the stream, anything we are missing, okay, then we can discuss that topic, guys. So we have the pipes continuous, right? Okay, yeah, CSV file. Okay, let me finish that, Simon, then we can talk about that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. So let's have CSV file. Let's create the CSV file. Okay, so I'm just writing right away. So it's very simple. You will say, okay, it's just basically a file. So write underscore CSV dot txt. Oh, sorry. Dot .js. Okay, I will create the file CSV. Okay, now just create the file. So how we can create the CSV file, guys? Anyone can guess what to do? Very simple. This is very simple example. Yes, just we need to change the extension, right? That's the part. Like we don't bother about any complexity when you are reading, because when you open, it's a comma separated value, right? It's just a comma separated value. So what we can do, so let's do that. Okay, let's try to write that one. So I'm just creating, write fs is equal to require fs. Okay, then fs dot write file. Okay, I'm writing, I want to write like student dot csv. Okay, I'm just using student dot csv. Okay, and then I have to write the, basically I can use a sync, right? I want to do step by step. So I can just say const. Okay, I'm just creating one variable. Okay, student id, first name. Okay, I'm making it very short, and the result. Okay, this is my title. So I can write the title. Title. So this is the synchronous. So we want to do one after another. That's why I'm using. You can use the async if you want. Okay, let me know and run this line, run this file, and let me know what it says. Got it? I think you should get the output now. Okay, now let me run. Okay, so John, where you're getting, where you're getting the error, I think you have the spell, maybe you miss the sync. Just write the sync, write CSV. Okay, now you see I should get the CSV file. Okay, so title is given. So first is always the title, right? First is always the title. Then subsequently I can write the data, right? But we know data should be written right in the comma. So one comma, sorry, I have to write, okay, one comma, it was the first name, right? Dash comma, comma, pass. Okay, like this. So let's see what happened. I'm just using the synchronize, that's why. Okay, you see I'm getting. So again, now what we have to do, we have to do the append, right? Appending that, so it won't override. So subsequent call would be like this. Okay, so I will remember this one again now. Flag. Okay, so this is not giving the syntax. Maybe we can use the append if this doesn't work. Yeah, it's not working. This flag, because this is the wrong syntax. I just want to write like this too. This should work. You see, it's working. It's working. Monday. So there were no like callback required. I don't know. There were some other error. I haven't spent time on that. Make sense, guys? And you can use the /n, right? So /n means going to the new line. Let me try if it displays. Okay, go here. You see, I'm getting to the new line. So you can append like this, right? So I think I will take some time on that example. Okay, now when you are reading, remember when you are reading from the CSV file. Okay, I'm just giving idea about the lab work. So when you're reading, you have to split this data into the comma, then subsequently read the data, right? Then you will get the information. I don't know how we'll do that, but this is what we have to do. This will be called one time. Okay, I'm just ending this one, commenting this one again, running 3 times. So you will get 3 records. See, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just remember it's a comma separated value. You can execute. So there is no big deal. Like you just deal with the extension, you can manipulate that. But PDF will not work. PDF is different. Okay, PDF, this is the text format. That's why CSV is popular. Yes, what we can do now, fs dot read, right? Okay, I'm just, because otherwise I will fix your issue. Sync, then student dot csv. Okay, I will get the error or data, right? We know the data is available. Okay, and then you will get the data. I'm just printing right away. I know there won't be error. Okay, data dot to string. Let's see, this might give more data. You see, I'm getting the data all. Yep, for PDF we have the separate module Monday. We can use that. Yeah, for PDF it's easier, but we can use the modules, any modules available. Okay, let me know once you finish this one. Okay, so this much it was easy, right? So next time when we will see, like in the next week, we have socket. So socket is also considered as a stream. Okay, and then we will use that for the bidirectional. Okay, bidirectional stream. Robbie, no, I think the lab exercise is due Sunday. Quizzes are due next day. So you want Sunday? I think can you open the mic?
Hi, Prof. Yeah, I mean, usually we were used to it being due on Sunday. That's why I was a bit confused. But if you,
Okay, go ahead.
sorry,
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Usually they were due Sunday the last time we had this course. So I just wanted to confirm that. Are they due the next day now, or can we complete them until Sunday?
No, quiz is today, day end.
Okay.
It's next day of the lecture, and the lab exercise is Sunday.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, so we are done for today. So if you have any question, if we missed anything, just let me know. Yes, I think we missed one example for the open. Okay, So I'm just creating file handling.js. Okay, so again, where fs is equal to require fs. Okay, and you know fs dot, what was that? Open, right? Open was there. So provide the path, provide the open mode, and we are having the callbacks, right? Callbacks contain the error and the file descriptor. So let me say I'm opening the input.txt. Okay, and the mode was r plus. Okay, let me write, I will explain that. And then we have the error and fd. Okay, so can you hear me, guys? Okay, so this was the syntax, right? So what this will do, this will not perform any read or write operation. It will just open the file. It will just open the file. We will use this fd to perform all the operations, like we want to read or write. Now this is very important to know, like r plus. So this is the r plus is what? Read write. R plus is read write, right? So I'm just writing r is read only. You can only read, you cannot write. R plus means read plus write. So this is a shortcut, right? Then we have the write, only write. W plus was there. I'm just writing the invertly, right? Write plus read, right? I think we have discussed this one. And then we have the append. And then I think we have seen any other flag you can remember. I think there was a s, something like rs or ws or rs. Just s was there. So write synchronous. So every operation is asynchronous, but when you see the s is a synchronous, right? So you need to use the wait and async. Okay, so these are some of the flags I have discussed. You can read the list from the presentation. So we are doing read write. So I can read it and write it. So how I can read that? So if you can recall, we have declared one buffer, right? So buffer is equal to buffer dot alloc. I can do, let's say 10. Okay, I want to do the 10. This was my size, right? Then anyone can answer. Fs dot read was there. Then we have to write the file descriptor. Then we write the buffer. Then we write from where we want to start writing into the buffer, what data we want to write, how many data we want to write. So what we want to write, we can say 10 character, right? So buffer dot length. And then by default, if I write the 0, it will start from the current position, right? So this was the callback, and then we got the callback with the error and the number of byte. Error n, and let me write I'm just writing b. Okay, let's see. Sorry. So this was the syntax we were referring. Okay, and then I'm writing console.log buff.toString. Okay. So read the data. Okay, please execute this block and let me know what output you see. Oh yes, sorry. Sorry, so I missed the small bracket. Yeah. Okay, now I hope you should get something useful. Okay, hello GBC. Okay, you getting hello GBC? I'm just closing other while input.txt hello. I'm just writing because okay, let me keep this GBC here. We have this input. Okay, I have a little bit longer. Okay, now let's see. See, you are getting this much string. So why it's doing like this? It's just accepting the 10 characters, right? Because we restrict that one. So that was the part that, okay, how much you can do. Okay, now, who has the question? Just a minute. Okay, okay. So Sahil, error. If the stream doesn't exist, you will get the error. N is what? How many byte got read? How many byte got read from the buffer? Sorry, from the stream. And B is the buffer we are getting. Right. So let's print that one for you. Sorry. Console error comma n comma b dot to string. Okay. Console dot log. Oh, it's not writing. Okay. You see 10 byte null, there is no error. 10 byte got read, and this also gives the buffer, like what data got read. So this is our controlled buffer, and we are also getting the buffer. This is the optional one. Make sense? Right. So this is for the error. N is the number of byte got read, and this is the actual data got read in the buffer. It also return the buffer. Okay, default data object we have seen, but we are controlling using the read. Okay, now so see what I'm doing. I'm reading. Now if I want to write the data, then fs dot write. I can also perform the write operation. fd comma buffer to write. Right. So what I'm doing, buffer dot from hello buffer. Okay, let's write like this. Okay, buffer. Okay, and then sorry, here we are getting the error comma and number of byte got right and the buffer. Okay, let's see. Buffer got written to file. Okay, just execute this one and let me know. This is more control. Oh, sorry, I missed the flag. Okay, so I want to write the no, we don't want, sorry, because this is read write, so we can do that. Okay. I just change the message like hello buffer, and you will see different output. Yes, right. So no, open the file open the file output file, sorry, which one? Input file, input stream, and see what you see inside that. Okay, I'm just executing for you guys. So execute console.log. Buffer got written, input stream, you see hello buffer, it's overriding hello buffer, then Brown called a student because it's just overriding the hello George Brown, right? So what happened? It's reading and writing, Make sense, guys? So read and write operation works together here. So this is why open will open the file in mode. Now if I write the read, if I say read only, right? See, read. I don't think so this is worked. I can write something like star star star. It gives the error, but we haven't checked that, right? So see, it's not writing back because we are getting the error. So if I print the error, I'm just showing you, sorry, console.log error. Okay, return. Okay, I'm just writing the return. You see, bad file descriptor, right? Make sense? So this is another error. FBAD EBADF, error bad file descriptor, short form. So what happened? We have opened this file in only read mode, so you cannot perform the write operation. Okay, so you have to do the R plus or W plus. Make sense? Got error when mode is R. Okay, I'm just writing. So this is the combo one, like, okay, open it and then you can do that. And then we have, I think, okay, dot close FD comma dot log file got close. Okay, so here we have the close. So what happened? We perform the read. We want to keep the file descriptor file write open again. So we are writing the file. It will, because inside we have to close. You cannot close outside, because what happened? It's performing some operation in the background and you are writing, right? So file got closed. Now after this call, if you try to do some operation, it will break, okay, because the file descriptor got closed. Okay, so let me put in the chat, in the share where I'm sharing. Okay, I think Mondi already shared. Okay, so this is all for today. If you don't have any question, you can drop. Let me close it. I'm here. Okay, Simon, we can fix that stream.
Sure.
Yeah. So anyone, any question? I think all are good. Good. Yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, now what we have to do, let me go and I can just guide you. We can have the example, right? So these are the streams, right? So let's say the stream is there, right? Writable stream or readable stream. Okay. So what
Yep.
we can have the prototyping. Yes, it's little complex, but I can share. Let me bring this example. Exit. Okay, I'm just sharing with you too. You can just open that one, right? So actually this is useful for the Angular, because we will write the custom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we will write there, but it's different. But what we have to do is basically adding our own functions, right? So what happened here? Why it's captcha? Okay, now you see this is the stream writable or readable, whatever you can pick. So we got the stream and we have to add the method like this prototype, because this is not the class. So stream.prototype._write, and we can write the function, and we can perform whatever logic we want here.
Okay.
Right? So basically it's like inheritance.
Yep,
right?
yep, exactly.
Yeah, and then if you write the stream, right, you provide the data and custom stream, so it will perform. So we have to customize the stream, what that stream will do. So what here we know in our example, that very simple, this is the read stream, so we know it will read the data. This is write stream, right? So basically it will just save the data. So when the data is received with the help of the pipe, so this stream know what to do. So we want to inject our own stream that can perform that. Okay, when the data is available, what to do? So we can customize and create our own stream subclass, and we can put it here. So when the data is available, it will convert to the uppercase, lowercase, and start writing. And again, we have another pipe, it will save the data. It's like that. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Right. And when we see the AngularJS pipe, what we do, we have the custom code writing there and name it as a pipe, right? And we add it as a separate component. Let's say we signature, like we define that, okay, something like this is exist, and then we can use like using the import, because there is a different concept like for registering our custom code, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to try this block, and we can convert, like, so see, conversion to upper lower is again string has the function, right? So we can use that.
Yep.
Right.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, take care.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Good night. Okay, guys, anyone, any question? I'm here. Yeah, Jong, you are having some question. I think you fixed the error. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, so I will upload some of the other code too, maybe from my other semester, like the course for the pipe, right? So remember what happened. You can create the server, you can pass the data from the browser and say, okay, give me the zip file, like that, converting data to zip file. That's some format, basically, right? So all are the services, but you can use file operation there too. Like cryptography is there. Right? You can, if you search it, you will find lots of example. But just remember, you can use these all streams. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, take care. Okay, I'm still here for remaining students lab. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, for section C you will get the code. Okay, but you can mark it at 8. Okay, so I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Okay, let me stop this recording. Where is the recording? Stop recording. No.